Hello, boys and girls. Here's your boy Shout, and today we have a new reaction on Hogwarts Legacy by the other creator, which I will put original link in the video description. So I hope you enjoyed the last reaction, and we're gonna continue to react to the more of this Hogwarts Legacy until it comes out. So let's skip into the video and see what this guy had to tell. It's a very interesting and it's very different presentation than the last time. So watch to the end of the video and don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya on Hogwarts Legacy.
Probably aware by now, there's a ton of Hogwarts Legacy footage floating around the internet. And although I didn't get to experience it myself, I am happy for those that did, and thank you for bringing us all this tasty footage. Now, most of the gameplay that I analyzed comes from T. Martin, MK Ice and Fire, and Hollow, and I'll leave links to their mostly non-commentary gameplay videos below in the video description.
Okay, I will also put the links of these guys. They deserve it, because this guy saw from them, I see from him. So why not? I will put the links. Let's go.
Let's jump right in. So perhaps one of the biggest reveals from all of this gameplay is that we now know that we will be able to swim in this game.
Ooh,
it doesn't
yes,
appear
yes.
as if we can dive into the water and go down underneath, but at the very least we can do the
of course,
like a pro. Now I am happy that they
at least we can swim, guys.
It does add to the open world exploration, and if we could only just walk up to the edge of bodies of water.
Is this the house where the Snape died? Yeah, this is the house where the Voldemort kills Snape in the last part of Harry Potter. I think it is.
Take away
what is it, guys? Can you comment down?
From some of that open world freedom immersion. It would be nice to be able to dive down into the Black Lake and stuff like that, but I guess we'll take what we got because it could be worse. An important great spellcasting detail that I noticed is that we'll have the freedom to cast our spells whenever we want. You don't always need a target, so to say. So right here you can see the player cast Revelio, which is an AoE secrets discovery type spell.
Wow, I didn't see this before, guys. What do you think about this spell? This spell is fire, bro. I like this. I like this. It's a very good start for Harry Potter.
And then we also have the player randomly shoot off a Levioso at the ground. And most importantly, and the coolest demonstration was right here in combat. We get a better look at this player going into this free aim mode.
He will meet.
And this is a mode where you can actually aim your reticle at the intended target.
Okay, we can aim.
Targeting. Now, shortly after, the player goes back into that lock-on target mode. But it's great to know that we do have some free aim options.
Yeah, we can miss with spells, guys.
I just mentioned Revelio,
you need to aim. You need to aim here.
That it reveals secrets and hidden items in an area.
Yeah, that spell looks nice.
Seemingly reveals, actually not seemingly, we have evidence of it right here, all of the lootable objects that are also in that immediate area. As you can see right here, the coin purses become highlighted and all of the little chests on the ground, etc. Now this one may be a negative for some of you, and that is that some of the quests that you embark on in the game will kind of shut down the open world aspect of the game and funnel you into linearity, at least in terms of exploration. Accio, your colored balls, well, as close to the edge of the court as possible. Now, of course...
He smiled there. He smiled there. My man, my man. When I first, guys, watched this video, I also reacted like him on this part.
Fall off the playing field. You want your blue balls. The blue...
Okay. He goes out of the tone, guys. He goes out of the script here.
The best place to set your balls.
Oh my.
Now, the player with the
to set your
most points or the bluest balls is, of course, going to be the winner here. It is pretty cool that they have some mini games, but I'm still kind of surprised that they didn't include the classics like Gobstones and Wizard's Chess. This mini game might be more so for the purpose of practicing your Accios, perhaps. And we already
it have sense. Maybe it's that, but who will practice all day? We just gotta play and go to the missions. Okay, some people will want probably hardcore guys to be better at aiming and stuff in Harry Potter. I'm among those people. I will be. I will practice to aim better, but I wanna feel the full story. I gonna play through the whole game.
Knew that you could collect gatherables out in the open world, and this new gameplay showed us that all you got to do is click a button to pick them up. The player picks up toadstool caps and leech juice, and it doesn't seem like it takes like any gathering time at all. Simply press square in this case, and then you can continue moving on. This next one isn't really a gameplay detail that can be seen, but it can be heard. Now, if you don't want your voice to sound a little bit robotic like it does in this video that I'm going to watch with you guys on ESO's channel.
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us.
Should we use disillusionment, a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
So you actually, I would encourage you to probably not use the pitch sliders and the character creation too much, and this may solve the problem.
Let's get a better lay of the land.
That sounded atrocious.
Oh
now,
my.
someone who is familiar with playing around with audio, when you change the pitch of something, it almost always distorts the quality. So if you do care about having a crisper, cleaner protagonist voice and you don't want to sound like C-3PO, I'd be very cautious with sliding that pitch slider around too much. You might have to settle for the more default sounding.
Okay, guys, be careful when you're creating your character. You don't want to sound like you are a droid from Star Wars. Definitely not gonna happen. It will ruin your fantasy. This game, you need to live your fantasy to the fullest, guys.
Voice. I'm actually quite surprised
You must live
that
it to the
this
fullest.
is even in the game, because it does sound really...
How every creator say that in the game? Bro, come on, don't be so hard.
rough in
I
some
hope
of the
it's not
footage.
an indie game. I
Although
hope it's a full
Gamora,
game.
The unlocking charm has now been confirmed, even though we could already mostly tell that it was in the game. But the interesting thing is that it doesn't seem to always just simply magically unlock something like it does in the lore, but instead, at least in some cases, it brings you to a lock-picking type mechanic. As you can see here, you have to use your joysticks to rotate sparks and dials until both corresponding gears are activated. It's kind of confusing, not gonna lie. Now we'll have to see how the system turns out, though. We may find ourselves with...
We already made a statement here in the last video that this is not Assassin's Creed or some game where you need physically to lockpick. You lockpicking with the magic, so you should not do this. This is for the games where you need to use your hands. That is the point there in lockpicking. But in this game, it's not point that you're using your hands, since you're using your spells from your wand, which I don't have here. Sorry, guys.
Wishing that things did just...
I don't have it yet, but I will get it, I promise.
After all these new gameplay
I
videos,
promise I will get
we
one.
can confirm once again that the world is beautiful. Just
yeah, it's a lot. Yeah,
it's not the best graphics
so
you've ever seen in your life, but it's...
Yeah, but it's very good. It's very good for this game, and with years they will patch it. Will be even better, but this is so good now.
Pretty darn
good. And of
good.
course, you need better
Avalanche seems
PCs.
to really have nailed the...
Which most of us don't have good PCs or PlayStation 5s, but it's okay.
Action, though.
Beggars can be choosers, so let's just play and enjoy.
And this player does have the disillusionment charm active, but it doesn't guarantee that enemies won't notice you because you're not completely invisible.
Okay.
When the player enters into this poacher's cone of vision, which is not represented in the game, a meter will start to fill up on that poacher's head. You can see the little box right there. Even with the player having this charm active.
Okay, this is like in Assassin's Creed. Whoever played Assassin's Creed will be familiar with this mechanic, so you will not be disappointed and you will know what to do. Here.
They still have to quickly hide behind some barrels to avoid being detected. So the disillusionment charm seems to be useful in that it delays an enemy's ability to notice you, but doesn't completely conceal you. If you're enjoying this video so far, I do appreciate you considering hitting that subscribe button. There's much more Hogwarts Legacy content to come. It appears as if...
all guys, go subscribe to this guy, follow him, also subscribe to me and follow me. That will be increase my chance to go full-time YouTube, full reaction channel, and to produce even more videos and to watch together with you. I want to build some community that we will enjoy in the next games, watching together and stuff.
The golden galleons.
That's the point of this channel.
Currency. I don't see any evidence of bronze nuts or silver sickles.
Okay.
Now, collecting gold will be part of the looting experience and process. As you can see, the player loots a poacher's chest right here, and then also finds a few coin purses. On the topic of loot, we got to see that there are a decent amount of lootable objects in the environment. This little box right here gave the player a periwinkle hat.
I need to take a cookie, guys. Sorry.
Looting to be like this, but I guess it's nice to see it in action. And yeah, it seems like it may be worth checking out all of the lootable items that are out there in the world. For quest markers, this mostly confirms that the majority of quests will have specific markers telling you exactly where you need to go. This doesn't mean that the game will solve puzzles for you, etc., but it doesn't look like getting lost.
Yeah, okay, it's a good game. We need some hints in game. Why not? This is a good feature. We're not hardcore. We don't know this world. We didn't have chance to see it all in the movies, and this is it. We are learning. Let's go.
A quest is really going to be a thing unless you're able to turn these.
The game is awesome. It's awesome, guys.
In this world, everyone plays.
For now, I like it so much.
But some
I know that we can turn off the minimap, but I'm not sure about these yellow quest markers. We also learned that you can turn on this magical golden streak, kind of like the yellow brick road, that will literally guide you to exactly where you need to go. I did hear that we can turn this one on and off though, and thank Merlin for that. Reparo is now confirmed as a learnable spell that will be able to be slotted on our spell diamonds. We did see this spell in action before in one of the gameplay reveal, or the gameplay reveal.
Let's see how he can repair.
Gameplay reveal, but it was being cast by Professor Fig. And right here you can see the player.
Oh, it looks good. It looks good.
Using Reparo to repair a bridge that they just destroyed with an ignitable barrel.
This looks profi. This looks pro, guys. This looks like a pro wizard. This is a pro wizard, guys. We need that spell. Excellent, excellent. They just put all their efforts here. You can see they paid attention to the details, and that's what I like to see.
Surprise! Animagia
we all like
will
to see
be
that
in this game, which are witches or wizards that can transform into animals and back again into humans at will. I'm not sure if we, the players, will be able to become one, but we did.
This is good. This looks good. This looks nice. Watch this combat now, guys. Combat is sick.
This poacher right here turn into a wolf. The Perkins tent from the Harry Potter books and movies will be in the game, but not actually the Perkins tent, but magical tents that have.
Now he said good. It will be in the game, not in the game. Not will be in the game. It will be in the game. You need to.
Charmed on the outside.
He said it good.
Look like normal tents, but on the inside they can be these huge areas. And in this case, inside the tent is a dragon fighting ring.
Wow.
NPCs will be having their own conversations, and if you're quiet and stealthy, you can listen in and gather some more information on the current ongoings of the wizarding world, and of course some lore.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Now, because of my love for the Wizarding World and the Harry Potter books, I do plan on eavesdropping on as many of these conversations as I possibly can.
Me too.
Totalis is going to be a prompt spell in the game. Now, I'm not sure if it will also be on the spell Diamond, maybe.
Okay.
But you will notice that when you stealth up behind an enemy, a button will then pop up, or a prompt for you to press a button will pop up, allowing you to cast Petrificus Totalis.
Okay, guys, did you saw this? 1 second. This challenge unlocked, defeat dark wizards. Maybe we will get some bonuses out of here. I don't know. Let's watch the video.
Spell Diamond, objects in the environment, and many of the ground, and there's blood everywhere. There seems to be a decent amount of interactable objects in the environment, and many of these are little puzzles, and if you cast the correct spell, you may find yourself being rewarded with something such as
solve puzzles. Guys,
there will be a chill, kind of lax type stance that you can take while you're on your broomstick, and this will allow you to just cruise around at a slow speed, enjoying the scenery without going into firebolt mode. You cannot cast spells on students at school, unfortunately, at least not when you're in the open world free roam mode. I figured that this was going to be the case with this game. And right here you can see MK Fire and Ice trying to cast Incendio on a student walking by, and it does absolutely nothing. It doesn't even phase the student. It didn't seem likely that this would be a game where you can murder hobo every character around, but now that is officially confirmed. I already pretty much knew this one because it was said before, but we've never seen it in pure gameplay form. But yes, we can hop on our broomstick and just fly all over the Hogwarts grounds. We did get that previous gameplay showcase where the player flies around the countryside, but now we can see the castle itself. And this is something I have personally been most excited for, and it looks like Avalanche has done a good job in this department. You also cannot, at least I don't think you can, smash into buildings on your broomstick. It looks like in Hollow's footage right here, the game puts up an invisible force field and it kind of redirects his character away from the wall. This would have been a really cool mechanic, not gonna lie, but we do have to remind ourselves that this game is kind of being made for the masses, so, you know, smashing your brains onto a castle wall might not be for everyone.
Okay, guys, I think we saw everything by now. We saw a lot. Let's let something to explore ourselves. We're not gonna ruin this. Thank you for watching the video. Please comment, subscribe, and share what your thoughts about this game, and in that order you will help this channel grow. And I don't want to repeat myself again and again. as we grow more and more, we're gonna do more better quality reviews, more better watching streams together, watching the react together, to make this content. Forgive me on my brain is stopping working right now. It's late here, so I hope you enjoyed, and see ya in next video. Bye bye.